Sparks is a people business. Essentially what we do is we sell people's time. So at the heart of the strategy of the business is our people, and a great culture is at the heart of attracting and keeping good people.
As the chair of the Diversity, Equity and Inclusion Advisory Committee, I'm very dedicated to supporting our leadership team in implementing the DEI strategy and enhancing the firm's positive culture. We are prioritising an environment where diversity is highly valued and inclusion is integral to everything that we do, and I'm really committed to making a meaningful contribution to that in this role. I'm looking forward to addressing new challenges and continuously improving the DEI policies and initiatives of the firm, and generally just ensuring that everyone at the firm has an opportunity to thrive.
As a person with lived experience of disability, DEI has been extremely important to me, as I've benefited greatly from organisations that have treated me equitably and included me in a way that has allowed me to be the best I can be in the workplace and grow in my career without having to focus on the access or other issues that might have impacted my ability to contribute. It's important to me because I've seen many other people with lived experience of disability or other areas of diversity who have not had those opportunities and have been limited, and that's simply not fair.
Diversity, equity and inclusion have always been important to me personally because human rights and dignity are quite central to my own personal values. My parents have definitely instilled in me the importance of treating others with kindness and respect, and also to appreciate diverse perspectives and experiences. I think that overcoming bias and embracing difference is really important to my own personal growth and to building meaningful relationships with others, with friends, with colleagues, and of course with clients. I also do think that addressing systemic inequalities can reduce conflict and contribute to a more harmonious society generally.
Why is diversity, equity and inclusion important to me? I was a kid that grew up in rural New South Wales, and at a very young age, about 7, I went to South Korea for 2 years with my family. And I had the unique experience of being in a foreign land, eating foreign food and living in a village where my family and I were completely different to everyone else. It really changed my worldview. I went to boarding school when I was about 12 and shared a dormitory with kids from Hong Kong, India, Papua New Guinea and rural and regional New South Wales. Both of those events changed my preconceptions about the way I had led my life and opened my eyes to new ways of looking at things. So I'd say diversity is important to me because it helped me to become more empathetic to people who are different to me. It's challenged me to work harder to understand those differences and think more broadly about ways and means to do things. And it's inspired me to find ways to support others who have had a different opportunity, characteristic or background from mine.
DEI is important to me because it focuses on identifying and developing strategies to ensure fair treatment in the workplace, regardless of gender, background or circumstances. I believe that all partners have a responsibility to engage with DEI. As a partner, I am committed to advocating for and collaborating with others to create a positive and diverse workplace where all staff can reach their full potential. Our goal is to build an inclusive, high-trust culture, which is essential for attracting, retaining and developing great talent. DEI is critical to harnessing the strength that diversity brings, and if we succeed, the benefits are infinite for our people and our business.
We currently have a broad mix of backgrounds, cultures, age, abilities and cognitive styles in our IT team, and we also have gender parity, which isn't an easy thing to achieve in IT. I have worked in or managed very diverse teams across my career, and I have experienced firsthand how beneficial it can be, or that it is, to embrace and celebrate our differences and find, or sometimes help them to find, the individual superpowers of my team. That diversity of thought encourages creative thinking, varied problem-solving approaches, and this is really critical in a space when we're dealing with often complex technological challenges.
DEI is important to me because it creates an environment where everyone, regardless of their background or circumstances, feels valued and supported. A workplace that celebrates diversity isn't just about ticking boxes. It's about embracing a wide range of perspectives that enrich our work, our relationships, and our impact in the community. For me, it's about creating spaces where people feel seen, heard, and respected.
Progress at Spark Helmore means that we're consistently hearing about the thoughts, feedback and ideas of a diversity of people across the firm. In turn, our people feel that their ideas are acted upon in a genuine and authentic way.
Progress at Spark means fostering a culture where diversity is second nature. That means a place where everyone feels they belong and can thrive. It's about building strong, values-driven connections within our team and with our clients, while also making a positive impact in our communities.
Now going forward, the important thing, one of the really important things, is the inclusion piece, and everybody being cognizant of the fact that there are others who maybe, for reasons that you won't even realise, feel that they don't want to contribute or feel uncomfortable about contributing. So it's about being aware of that and making sure that we get the best from everybody. It helps with the work we do, it makes us more effective. The diversity of thought and that contribution adds value to the conversation, and it helps our clients. What it also does is it makes sure that people are very happy in what they're doing, and ultimately that this is a great place to work.
I've been in the legal industry for over 30 years, and during that time I've seen some progress, but we still have a way to go. I am eager for us to change how we work and support each other in our pursuit of equity. I want to be part of a profession where empathy, acceptance, and kindness are essential attributes of leaders, and where leadership roles are filled by those who excel in these qualities. As a woman, I am particularly aware that issues such as childcare and parental leave are crucial for achieving greater equity in the workplace. These factors impact everyone, not just women. I want to move beyond the recurring conversations about these challenges and make progress together as allies, learning from our past experiences. To put it simply, I want to position Sparks for success through our commitment to DEI, so that we all recognise how our individual potential can have a meaningful impact on the entire firm.
My main aspiration for the future of the legal industry in relation to DEI is that we are no longer talking about DEI, because it is not necessary, because it is so ingrained in what we do and accepted as a normal business practice that we don't need committees, we don't need quotas, we simply are equitable and inclusive in the way that we run our businesses.
We're a people business first and foremost. I think our priority should always be to our people and how to support them to be the best that they can be, to be able to bring their best self to work and know that it will be accepted, supported and celebrated. And then we supplement that with technology that enables our people to work in a way that best suits their work style from anywhere at any time.
I think there's still a lot of confusion about what DEI means and why it's important. I think progress will come as more businesses educate their workforce on the impacts of privilege and bias, and I look forward to being part of that journey.
Well, I started here at Sparks in 1992. The firm then was very much a product of its time. There were 10 male partners who all looked a bit like I do now. Most of the firms that I dealt with at that time and through the early 2000s were like that, and so were members of the bar and the bench. On 1 July 1992, Sparks appointed their first female partner, and coincidentally, that woman, Desiree, is my wife, and she would go on to become the first female equity partner in the firm and the first female on the executive committee and the board. Fast forward 30 years, and of our 94 partners, more than 40% are female, and women account for more than 50% of our legal staff. I've been fortunate enough to work flexibly after the birth of our two daughters, Gemma in 1999 and Maddie in 2001. And my aspiration for the legal industry is to offer opportunities across all the diverse sectors of our community to take advantage of those types of opportunities that can be afforded to people to practice law and work in a law firm while not stuck in a rut that is a product of the 1990s.
We are quite proud of our positive culture of respect, belonging and inclusion here at Sparks. Looking ahead, I anticipate some new challenges in areas such as gender identity and equity, accessibility, mental health, neurodivergence and cultural diversity. To me, progress at Spark Hill Moore is us being recognised as a leader in the DEI space and known in the legal industry as a firm where everyone can bring their whole selves to work and where all employees feel valued and respected.